Good morning. This is Susan, and this is Susan's Ramblings. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel, please. It will help me a lot. Comment too. The next few weeks, we will be doing pantry recipes. Recipes that you can get just from your pantry, or that will make your life easier. Remember, we are going into super high prices right now, and there is no stop in sight, I guess you want to say. Anyway, the end is not in sight. The prices are going higher and higher each day, and we're going to have to decide how we're going to cope with that. One of the ways you can cope with it is to make your own mixes. Yes, you may not have the time, or you think you don't have the time, but right now, with the prices the way they are, if you have your basic pancake mix, your basic brownie mix, your basic cake mix that you can have and make and put on your shelf with just a few simple items, simple ingredients, flour, sugar, etc. And then you will be able to just grab them off the shelf and use them, and they won't require you to spend $2 for a cake mix or $4 for a brownie mix or a pancake mix. I don't even know what a pancake mix costs anymore. You can make your own soup. You can make your own drinks. You can make your own spice mixes. We just finished the spice mixes. You can make your own noodles. You can make any kind and every kind of soup you want. In fact, I am making tomorrow vegetable soup that's basically going to just have carrots in. We'll have my chicken broth in. I will have chicken bones that I will cook up. Have chicken bones. We'll have some beans in it. And we'll have just a combination of green onions, green peppers, whatever I have in my refrigerator that I can use in my soup, and it will be canned, so I can just grab a jar off the shelf and get it. Now, with our prices being as high as they are, we're going to have to go back to scratch cooking. I don't see any way around it. You're going to have to learn to do without the drive-through and without the fast food. You're going to have to learn to make time to do your own meals, take your basic ingredients and make a meal out of them. You won't be able to afford the convenience mixes anymore. Also, if you have those convenience mixes on your shelf, such as Hamburger Helper or Rice-A-Roni or pasta or anything like that, always add some extra vegetables. In fact, for the Hamburger Helper, you don't even need hamburger for it. You can make it just all by itself. Ramen noodles. Yes, we laugh and we say they're not the healthiest. No, they're not, but they're cheap and they will help you get through. In fact, the next couple of weeks I will have a whole bunch of ramen noodles hacks, a bunch of new recipes for them, like lasagna, ramen noodles lasagna, ramen noodles pizza. Make your own pizza. You learn to make your bread. Doesn't have to have yeast in it. In fact, if you can't find it, eventually we'll probably run out of yeast. Then all you do is take a potato and make yeast, if you can afford the potatoes. My potatoes around my area right now is sitting at $7 for 10 pounds of red potatoes. I mean, that's ridiculous. Eggs are over $3 for 18 eggs. That's ridiculous too. And yet they're killing the birds because they claim that the bird flu was spreading from the birds to humans. Hey, that happened years ago. We survived it, and we didn't kill our chickens or our birds. Another thing is, and I agree with this one, that you have to have so much space for your chickens, and I agree with that. I don't think you should have an assembly line for chickens, and I don't believe they should be raised that way or be forced to lay that way with extra lights and so forth. I agree with that. But those are all things that we're going to have to worry about. So stay tuned to my channel. We will be covering all those basic things in the next few weeks. Um, you may not need them now, and I've had some people say this, well, I don't need it now. Maybe you don't, but I'm sorry, with the way things are going, yes, you're going to need it. And you better learn to do it now while you have a chance to do it, to practice, instead of waiting till the last minute when you have to do it and you have no idea what you're doing. So anyway, I have also been dehydrating. I dehydrate a lot. Right now in my dehydrator, I've got broccoli, I've got green salad mix. My store had it's what's called baby mix, a 50-50 mix, and it had all the baby lettuces in and so forth. And it was on sale for $1 while it was a clearance. It was a clearance where the day was best buy date was today. So I brought it home and I put it in dehydrator. Hey, for $1 I can do almost anything. When it gets dried, I will powder it and I will throw it in soups, or I will throw it in meat, or I will throw it in potatoes, or something to give extra nutrition to it. That is in the dehydrator. I've got broccoli in the dehydrator. There again, it was a package that was on sale as a clearance price, and the date was due today. And I put that in the dehydrator. That's going in the dehydrator. What else? I've got broccoli. I've got green beans in the dehydrator. I've got peas and carrots in the dehydrator. I think that's cranberries. I got cranberry sauce in there. I'm experimenting with that to see if I can get it dry enough to store as gummies, so I will be able to have extra immunity on there. I have been investigating several recipes from Europe, Russia, Turkey, and so forth. They have some very simple recipes, and they don't use all the ingredients that we might use over here, but they're still good food. In fact, there's one channel that I'm kind of interested in, and she has meat and makes a meat dish, I guess you'd call it, and she cans it. I don't really think she even cans it. She just sorts it all down and so forth and puts it in, because they've got the dugout, so they've got the root cellars. We don't have them. So they probably wouldn't last as long as around our area. But it's an interesting topic. I'm doing all that research, so you don't have to. That's why my channel is there, to help you to become better prepared for all that is happening to us. Have a great day. We'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye. God bless.